Hello, well, we're back. I thought, Lennox and Addington is a beautiful area of this road. It's it's different from the other areas. There's beaver ponds all along the right side of the road. And on the left side, there gets to be hills all along the left side. And there's a huge waterfall, wide. It's a beautiful waterfall, and it runs whenever it's melt season. Melt season, that's about the way I describe it. Because it takes a long time. It was melting most of February. And then it stopped a couple times and we got dumps of snow. But now it's melting again. You can tell it's melting because of the look of it. So now we're getting some of the beaver ponds, I guess, would be down here. There's beautiful rock formations along the edges. People sell blueberries here, but they don't pick the blueberries here, I don't think. But they may. There are blueberries around.
There are people who have blueberry stands on the road here sometimes. Some places.
Yes. We just passed one. Look, we saw more. After all my crowing about how beautiful Lennox and Addington is, this has not really been anything to write home about. You have to like this sort of thing. Is this Calidar?
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Eganville is north of here on 41. I think it's not on 41, but the road goes that way. North, up into the boonies, where there's no civilization up there. Well, there is in Eganville, but generally there's no civilization in these woods. The OPP always leaves a car here. Oh, look, they didn't. There's always a car there. And I think it's just to give the appearance of, an officer of the law being nearby. Because I don't think that there's anybody in there sometimes. So when there isn't a car in there, that means that there's a car on this road patrolling, I guess. See, isn't the rock interesting? The shape of the rock, as well as the color. Color changes so many. In some ways, the color are the shadings, and in other ways, the color are the patches. It's an interesting spot up there. It's kind of a really back to the earth kind of a house, and yet they're right on the edge of this very, very busy highway. So they're not going to really get to be part of all the nature that they are living beside or in the midst of. You like my continuous diatribe? Is that what it's called, Willem? A diatribe?
Yes.
Look at those hills back in there. Isn't that pretty? It's just such a miracle that you can be in this woods and not have to have walked and climbed and gotten snow in your shoes. It's quite an amazing thing, actually. You know, there's a video about this. I'm not sure what I named it, but it'll be Nancy Today and Waterfall. I took you with me. I did a live video and we climbed down there and we looked at the waterfall. This is not it, but it looks kind of cool. Hi there. Rhino Puddles. What a nice name. Rhino Puddles. We don't usually think of puddles from rhinoceroses. Don't usually think of rhinoceroses at all. That's a nice little cut through there. I didn't even see that before. Now see these? These are beautiful ponds in the summer. What happened though? They're kind of growing up. Okay, now on the other side here, look at these rocks. And there's a lake up at the top. It's up there and back a little bit. Well, it empties as it overflows. It empties down into here, but not right on that edge. That's a beautiful edge, isn't it? But it's just, you go around a curve, and it could be around this curve, and we'll just look. You go around the curve, and well, this is a beautiful waterfall here, but this is only the edge of it. There's another one, maybe it's in here, down below, and it comes down. No, that doesn't look like it either. I always get confused. There's so many of these possible spots, and I can't see any landmarks to let me know. So now here we get another pond with big rocks, and on this side, as I recall, Willem was able to park on this side of the curve, and I walked around the curve, and then maybe it's just right there on this around this curve. Yes, is that it? It could be. Anyway, so there we have it. But I'm going to look at the next few and think, oh no, it was this one. Oh no, it was that one. I know it wasn't this one because that's before the curve. You know, the rocks in Maui, oh wow, the rocks were like, like a construction of rubble, of like dirt, but thick dirt, and dirt balls, and mounds of them, and no way of anybody have gotten in there and put them in with a dump truck. There was no evidence that it could have possibly been done by people. And those things have been there for 200 million years is the date that they give that. I have no idea. how they figure time on this planet, but whatever. So now we're in Hastings. So that's the end of it. So it must have been in there somewhere. You have to be here at the right time to see the water falling. Oh, and now we have the beginning of the tornado damage. Remember that tornado went through? Like, how strange is that for us to have a tornado in Canada? That's just weird. We've had one every few years lately, haven't we? Somewhere, or a different kind of wind, sides, you know. Well, I should get off of here and go to sleep.